7 Personality Traits of People Who Love Nature. Hello dear friends, I hope you are well. Join us in this clip to learn more about the personality of nature-loving people. Have you ever met someone who seems to have the spirit of nature flowing through them? They are the ones who seek peace in the embrace of mountains, understand the whispers of the wind, and become one with the colors of the sunset. These are true lovers of nature. Sensitive, deep, and free beings who hear the echoes of existence in the silence of the forest. In this clip, we get to know more about the inner world and unique characteristics of these characters. Stay with us. Attention to detail in nature is truly a sign of depth and a certain spirit in people. These traits are usually seen in people like 1. Sensitivity and attention to detail. They have sharp eyes to see the color of leaves, the movement of clouds, or the footprints of animals. They listen carefully to and enjoy the sounds of nature, such as the sound of water, the sound of wind, the sound of birdsong. Strong observers. They have keen eyes that notice small changes like the opening of a bud or the change in color of a leaf. Patient and present in the moment. They must stop, look closely, and be in tune with nature to see the details. Sensitive and deep. They usually have a stronger emotional and artistic perception and deeply enjoy simple beauties. Curious and inquiring. They are always looking to discover the hidden secrets in natural phenomena. Benefits of this perspective: reduce stress and increase peace. Enhance creativity and inspiration from nature. Better understanding of life cycles and acceptance of change. Deeper appreciation for seemingly small blessings. Behavioral examples: identifying different patterns in leaves, observing insects and bird behavior, noticing different textures in rocks and wood, enjoying the changing seasons in full detail. 2. Patience and inner peace. People who find inner peace in nature usually have these notable characteristics. They don't get tired of waiting for the sun to rise or for a flower to bloom. They prefer the slow rhythm of nature to the digital acceleration of today's world. Psychological and behavioral characteristics. Presence in the moment, mindfulness. They are completely immersed in nature and let go of the past or future. High power of reflection and introspection. Nature becomes like a mirror for them to better understand themselves and the world. Mental flexibility. They learn from natural cycles such as the seasons or birth and death that change is a part of life. Simplicity and gratitude. They enjoy the smallest blessings, a golden ray of sunshine, the smell of rain, the song of a bird. Emotional balance. Nature gives them space to process their emotions and return to balance. Their source of peace in nature. Natural silence and solitude. Sometimes even in the forest or by the sea. They prefer silence to conversation. The uncontrolled order of nature reminds them that it is possible to accept the flow of life without stress. A sense of belonging to something larger. They see themselves as part of a whole, and this gives meaning to their lives. The impact of this calmness on daily life. They experience less stress and social comparison. They are more creative and focused. They have deeper and more intimate relationships. They show greater psychological resilience in difficult situations. People who have a childlike wonder towards nature seem to have embraced the eternal mystery of life. Here are some of the characteristics of these earthly angels. Like children, they are excited to see butterflies, colorful mushrooms, or stars. They always have the feeling that nature is full of small miracles. Their unique characteristics, innocent and curious eyes, like a child seeing a butterfly for the first time. They are amazed by every leaf, every wave, and every star. Endless curiosity. They are constantly asking, why? And how? Why did this cloud look like this? How did this flower get this color? The ability to see the miracle in the ordinary. A simple dandelion is a world full of mysteries for them. A rainbow ring on the ground after rain is a miracle. Meaningless laughter, when the wind makes the leaves dance, or when ants walk in groups, they laugh from the bottom of their hearts. Full sensory connection. They touch the soil. They breathe the smell of rain. They feel the sun on their skin. Show wonder in their behavior. They are not imprisoned in the usual framework of adults. They talk to clouds. They name trees. They make friends with dragonflies. Every seashell is a treasure for them. What a gift this wonder gives to their lives. Constant freshness. Every day is like a new painting for them. Simple happiness. They are happy without the need for complicated reasons. Boundless creativity, because their minds are not stuck in fixed patterns. Eternal hope, because they see rebirth in every bud. Individuals who are environmentally responsible in nature demonstrate active respect beyond mere interest. Here are some of the salient characteristics of these individuals. 4. Environmental responsibility. They value sustainable behaviors, for example recycling, zero-footprint camping. They are more upset when they see trash in the forest or polluted rivers. Behavioral characteristics in nature, maintaining environmental cleanliness. Always carry a garbage bag with them and even collect other people's garbage. Avoid washing dishes in rivers and water sources. Respect for wildlife. Maintain a safe distance from animals. Do not harm their nests, eggs, or habitats. Avoid hand-feeding animals. Respect for plants and trees. They do not break tree branches. They do not pick flowers and plants in an unprincipled manner. They move in designated paths so that vegetation is not trampled. 5. Deep emotional connection. They may feel a friendship with an old tree or a particular mountain. The changing seasons have a direct effect on their mood, such as autumn depression or spring cheerfulness. Those who have a deep emotional connection with nature seem to speak a common language with the sea, the mountains, and the forest. Below, we will read together the characteristics of these silent and loving travelers. Emotional and spiritual characteristics. Sense of belonging rather than ownership. They consider nature home, not property. They feel a family bond with every tree, river, and mountain. In a dialogue with nature, they whisper with the clouds, they tell secrets with the trees, and in the silence of the mountains, they hear the voice of the earth. Deeply affected by the states of nature, the rain washes away their sorrow, the sun revives their hope, and the wind carries away their sorrow. Feeling of kinship with beings. They see the flight of a bird as their own wings. They feel the growth of a bud as a rebirth within themselves. Behavioral symbols of this bond. Biorhythm in harmony with nature. They start the morning with the sunrise and go into seclusion with the moon at night. Wordless prayer in the embrace of nature. They don't need formal words. Being at the foot of a mountain or by the sea is worship for them. Healing pain in the shelter of nature. When they feel lonely, they seek refuge in the forest or by the beach, and after hours, they return light-heartedly. Creativity inspired by the earth. Their paintings, poems or songs narrate the secrets of nature. Creativity inspired by nature. Those who use nature for art and creativity are not just viewers, but true creators of the world. They draw inspiration from nature in their art, writing, or even their lifestyle. For example, photographing flowers, writing poetry about rain, or decorating their homes with wood and stone. Fundamental characteristics of these artists. Three-dimensional view of natural phenomena. They see a leaf from a microscopic vein details, a holistic position in the treetop, and a symbolic symbol of the transience of life perspective. Strong sensory memory. They store the smell of the soil after the rain in the memory of their skin so that one day they can revive it in poetry. The power to transform the invisible into the visible. The song of birds into musical notes. Nature as the greatest workshop. Every natural element from river stones to pigeon feathers is for them the raw material for creating a work. Direct inspiration. Painting a painting from the shades of a sunset. Making a sculpture inspired by the shape of seashells. Creating a poem from the fall rain. The philosophy of simple living. Those who learn the philosophy of simple living from nature have embraced the secret of unadulterated happiness. They are islands of peace and awareness in a complex world. They believe in sufficiency. A starry sky can replace many urban luxuries. They draw energy from small things like the smell of soil after rain. The fundamental characteristics of these silent wise men. 1. Conscious minimalism. Instead of storing memories in the form of objects, they open their hearts to pure experiences. They learn being enough from the rain dripping into a vase. 2. Harmony with natural cycles. Like trees that adapt to the seasons, they do not resist the changes of life. They cherish the night for rest and the day for activity. 3. Focus on the essence of life. They drink water to quench their thirst, not to show off the glass. They avoid artificial complexities and address real needs. Behavioral symbols of this philosophy in everyday life. Clothing. They prefer simple, comfortable, and durable clothing over fleeting fashions. Food. They enjoy eating natural and seasonal foods. Housing. They prefer a quiet, light-filled space to crowded palaces. Communication. Few but deep and honest relationships over broad but superficial networks. The fruits of this lifestyle. Freedom. Freedom from the bondage of possession and illusion. Health. Harmony with the rhythm of the body and nature. Meaningfulness. A deeper understanding of the beauty of moments. Quiet impact, like the scent that rises from a flower and silently changes the world. Interesting fact. Research has shown that these people usually have lower stress levels, stronger immune systems, and a more optimistic outlook on life. To be notified of new videos, be sure to subscribe to the Merit Psycho channel, and if you liked this video, be sure to support me with a like. Thank you for your kindness and attention.